Okay, everybody, what's going on? I'm Tuck. This Prina,
Yeah.
and you gotta forgive us because like we got the camera here, but also got some stuff going on the other screen over here. So don't be surprised if you see me getting cockeyed and stuff back and forth and everything. But yeah, thanks for joining us. This is BOREDinDE. For those of you that are wondering what the heck is BOREDinDE, well, for starters, BOREDinDE just came about from people always asking me what's there to do in Delaware and stuff. So if anybody that follows me on Instagram knows that I'm real big with taking pictures of my drinks. And people always see me out. They be like, "Where the hell are you at on a Tuesday night?" Well, I'm such and such listening to some music. Or they be like, "Where the hell was you at? Look like you was in somebody's basement." Nah, I was actually at the speakeasy because Delaware does have a speakeasy. Yes, we do. Next to the cigar bar.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Lisa, what's going on, baby? And I see Sarah in here. Sarah, I'm definitely gonna try to check y'all thing out and everything. What you have me put up on the site as far as the woman's business shop small. Definitely I'm gonna
That
do
sounds
that
interesting.
and stuff.
Hey, Big Red. Is my water in
Mm-hmm.
the way?
No, your water's not in the way.
Is my other drink in the way?
No, no, your
Okay.
other drink's not in the way. And see, that's the little thing I was working on where, Lisa said hi and I wanted to put it on there. So that's why we want y'all to ask the
Nice.
questions and everything like that and stuff. Um, oh, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man, my homie, Zach. This guy right there is probably one of the few people that could tell you about some of the most scandalous stuff I did in college because he was my college roommate.
Well,
Yeah, he was my college roommate. He can definitely hip you to some stuff.
geez, and you still at it?
Yeah.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Zach. I'm just gonna apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, Lisa. I had to grab this one and everything, but let me get back. 'Cause I can get so sidetracked and everything so easily and everything. But yeah, Board and DE just started because people was always asking me, what's going on because they always see me out drinking, doing something. So Board and DE is a play on what people talk about Delaware. When you ask them about Delaware, first thing out their mouth is usually I'm bored. So that's where the whole Board and DE came from. So I first came up with the site back in May, and I wanted it to be like a community calendar where people can submit their events and you know kind of let other people know because anybody that lives in Delaware long enough knows that Delaware has like little cliques and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're not in a certain clique, you might not hear about the event too long after it's done. So I tried to start it off as a community calendar. That didn't work. It didn't work. So I pulled it down for about a month. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get back into blogging, and I'm gonna do some podcasting, and then what I'm gonna do is, you know, bring people on and have them talk about the things that they do in Delaware, like, you know, how's it for you living in Delaware? How's your love life in Delaware? How's your entertainment in Delaware? Are you an artist, painter, performer, or whatever? You share that stuff like that. So this is episode 00. I named it 00 because it's really not an episode. It's just me and Prina introducing ourselves to y'all and everything like that. Now, why I chose her is because, for one, her wit definitely dwarfs mine because she's a genuine smartass.
Hey.
Two, she knows her stuff. She's big into music, and she's very excellent marketing. So if you really serious about trying to get your talents and your skills out there, and you don't mind investing in yourself, you could probably talk to her. I can't guarantee you she's gonna hook you up because her attitude can go from hey to
Stop it.
just like that. So why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, let's see. Um, Music wise, this stems back from probably 2000, actually 2001 maybe. At the time I was married and I co owned a recording studio with my ex husband. So, although my primary business was at the time mortgage banking, my actual education was marketing, and specifically brand marketing. So we had a lot of people that would come to the recording studio, and they make this CD or make this music, and they're all happy and amped up, but they like, all right, what do we do with it from here? Like, what happens next? And for that person who's not satisfied with just selling the CDs out your trunk forever, or just happy that you made a CD and your family and your Meemaw is pumping it through their system. They want to do a little more with it. It was all right, where do we go from here? So I kind of pursued that avenue in helping them figure out what to do with that product, that CD, that music. Figure out if they were ready, what else had to happen for them to get to the next level, that sort of thing. So my education is actually in brand marketing, all aspects of brand marketing, project management from inception to launch, and as whether it's a person, a actual career, a product, or a service. So it really doesn't matter. All the same project management principles would still apply. So that's actually how I came about into the music space anyway. And I've always had a love for music. So yeah, I do a little more than that. I actually, I've managed quite a few artists. I've had quite a few business management relationships with various artists in Delaware, as well as brand marketing relationships with artists, and marketing their talents or their product or whatever. So that's kind of where I'm at today.
That's where she's at today.
That's where I'm at today.
Boy, if that wasn't a mouthful. Hell, I learned some things new. I didn't know y'all had a studio.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So,
Yeah.
wow, y'all was in. I remember when people used to sell the CDs at the trunk, out the trunks of the car. And they used to hit you at the gas station, like, yo, homie, buy my CD. Nigga, I had to put $3 worth of gas in here. Bro, I ain't got no money for your CD, man. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, there's genuinely people. I'm not gonna say all, because some people were quite content with, oh, I made this CD, and they're 10 homeboys crammed in the studio as hyped as I don't know what, and all they was gonna do was smoke and drink and talk about this music.
Right.
But there are some who really wanted to figure out what the next levels were. All right, where do we go? What's the next steps? And I kind of took it upon myself at that time to figure out how to help them in that space.
Okay. Yeah, Lisa says you the ish.
Hey, Lisa. That's my boo. Did she put up a piece of sushi? Seriously, Lisa? She said I owe her a sushi date. I know we had a ball eating sushi.
Yeah, she basically says you still owe her a sushi date.
I do. I'm sorry. We're going to do it too soon. We are. Like, in the next 10 days.
Yeah, because I know Lisa likes some sushi.
Yes.
Where y'all be going? To Mickey Moto's?
We tried this place down... That place down on the riverfront that lasted like 2 minutes. What was the name of that place?
Kuma?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah, we tried that place.
Where Del Pez is at now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and of course, Mickey Moto's is, the...
Yo, Mickey Moto's got a nice happy hour. If you didn't know about that, Mickey Moto's got nice... If you want to try a lot of sushi rolls... Yeah. But you don't want to bust your pocket. I think it's like from 5 to 7.
No. Hold on, sweetie, because I'm the connoisseur.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so actually it's from 4 to 7, and they changed those hours probably in the past like 3 months, and they lowered the cost of their rolls. So it's probably about 5-6 different kind of sushi rolls, but they're like reasonably priced. They're like between like $8 and $9, depending on, of course, whether you're at the low-end chicken or the high-end lobster in the roll.
Oh, wow. Lisa, I'm a fatty. I love food. Yo, she is too much. She is too much.
I love Lisa. I swear
It's too much.
But yeah, Mickey Moto's is pretty good. And I have some really sad news. I'm glad we have on Black, because I'm really in mourning about this.
What?
So the guy who invented the hairy Mexican, his name is Al. He used to be there all the time, but apparently when Mickey Moto's went through their org change earlier this year, they were taken over or bought out or whatever. Al has actually since left, like in the last month, and I'm really sad. Like really, really sad. So if anybody knows where Al is, can you let me know? Because I need to find Al. I'm going to have him show me how to make the hairy Mexican myself. Or
wow.
I may just hire him like once a week to come to
So Al's still with us. He's just not at the restaurant.
Yes, but I'm still in mourning because I used to talk to Al.
Because when she say she in mourning, I'm like, damn, we done lost another one.
Yeah,
You mean
we
another
did. We
person
lost
died?
another one.
And
Kind of.
anybody that knows me know how I feel when somebody passed away. When I hear somebody passing away, like we just lost Della Reese, and Cassidy,
Cassidy.
Sean Cassidy.
I'm like,
David,
wait a
David, no,
minute.
David
Wait
Cassidy,
a
David Cassidy from the Partridge Family.
Yes.
Now Cassidy just got locked up,
Yes, he did.
but
Yes, he
we
did.
talking about David Cassidy.
So wait.
I always say when somebody die, I'm like, damn it, my baby mom's still walking the earth.
You know what? That is so mean.
No, I know, I'm no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm one of them people that look
I'm
at
sorry.
baby daddy's page and be like, "Thank you,
sorry.
Jesus, he's still struggling." No,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't do that. I don't do
I'm
that.
sorry.
That's mean. You're mean.
Look at
Tough.
Sarah. She's like, no, the Harry Mexicans, everything. I think it's still
Yes.
there. He's just
Oh
not
yeah,
there.
yeah. The Harry Mexican is still there. They still make it, but Al is gone, and I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rumor has it, Al is actually looking at space up around Christiana Mall to open his own sushi restaurant.
Okay,
So
that'd be
let's
what's
keep
up.
an eye out for that. Yes. Excited.
And yes, Leo, episode 00. Because it's not really an episode. It's like, hey, this is us. This is like the first time I'm, on here with Prina. And I'm hoping that my little computer to keep going and that it doesn't cut you guys off like it did earlier before we tried to start. The computer just froze us and she didn't like how our face was froze because it was like,
I know, and this baby shirt he got me. I know this was a setup.
no, ain't no baby shirt.
I know I told him the right size.
She said V-neck.
He got me in this spandex shirt.
What size does it say in the back? It says the
Spandex,
size you had.
extra baby small.
Oh man, you gonna cut that out?
Goodness.
You gonna cut it out?
Anyhow.
And Lisa says, "Philly rolls on my twist."
Yeah.
Is that the one with the
Naylor rolls good.
the cream cheese in it or something like
I
that?
think so. I can't get with the cream cheese in the sushi rolls.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Yo, what's going on, Dollar Bill? That's my man from back in the day. Dre, what's going on?
Hey everybody.
Yeah, see now they starting to show up and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my homie Dollar Bill. We go way back too, man.
Dollar Bill? Who's
Yeah,
Dollar Bill. Gotcha.
We go way back, man.
Okay.
That's my homie. And
Hey
stuff,
Dollar Bill.
and everything.
You got $1 to loan a sister? Because sushi is expensive.
Wow.
You call him Dollar Bill, I figure, he had a couple dollars.
Nah, I mean it's Dollar Bill.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it. So what we doing out there?
Oh, I mean we doing. I don't know what happened there. Maybe because I ain't supposed to be watching live. I don't know.
I know. What are we doing?
But yeah, did we lose y'all, or is everybody okay? Y'all still with us and everything? Leo, the new board is working out fine, man. The new board is definitely working out fine. That's what we have it going through now. It's just I have a omnidirectional mic because our boom stands didn't come in yet, so that's why you hear everything. You definitely hear everything. So Dollar Bill, is this a yes indeed to giving her $1, or is it just yes indeed that we homies? Because Prina will hold it to you to get that dollar whenever.
I'm gonna need you to put like 19 more to it because gas. I don't know if you noticed, but gas prices went up. Probably have to do with the holidays though. I want to start a GoFundMe page.
You want what?
Start a GoFundMe page.
Yo, man, a lot of people be starting GoFundMe page like them strippers. For one, how are you gonna start a GoFundMe page and you a stripper just because you want to go to All-Star Weekend or something?
I don't know. I have more of a concern with the strippers that have their profile picture on the pole and their 2 cute babies in the cover photo.
Oh yeah, they get down like that. You get down there. Dre, I'm ready for Turkey Day because well actually I work every Thanksgiving at the job, so I volunteer to work only because the food is never done when I wake up, and plus it gives me the perfect out. Like listen to this here. Listen to this here.
You are wrong for that.
When you work on Thanksgiving, you can go to everybody's house that invited you over for Thanksgiving and collect plates. And then when they be like, why don't you stay? You be like, man, I worked all day, man. I'm a little tired. Plus, I work, Thanksgiving is always on a Thursday, so I always go back to work on that Friday. So I be like, So I'll do that.
He got a whole buffet in his trunk.
I'll do that from back to back to back to back. And I always make the last house that I go to is the one that if I'm asked to stay, I'll stay, and that's it. So the food will be in the trunk. It's kind of cold outside, so it's cool.
Right.
The
You
only
got
time it
leftovers for a
backfired
minute.
on me was a couple years ago when
It was 90 degrees.
no when no when the girl was like well, I want to go with you because her whole family was at her mom's house and she invited me to her mom's house and she didn't want to stay there, so she's like, well, I want to go with you, but I didn't want her to know I had all that food. So I told her, I
Oh.
was like, yo, meet me at the spot.
Did you pick a fight?
Huh?
You
No,
just
no,
picked a fight?
no, I ain't pick a fight.
Oh.
I was like, yo, meet me at the spot. And what I'll do, she, went to the front of the apartment. I went around back. So I took all the food up, put it in the refrigerator, and nobody looks in my refrigerator because they know I don't buy no food.
Mm.
So she came right in and was chilling, you know? She was chilling, and that was that. And that's how I do it now. So I park out back and let them go out front, and then that's that.
I forgot to put my ad up that I could be rented for Thanksgiving.
Oh wow, yo, I don't know what's up with Black Friday, man. Honestly, I don't really do any shopping. I mean, I'm gonna get mom and dad something, but I don't need a Black Friday for that. My pop, he old school. He like, play his numbers and bring him some Manischewitz. You know what I mean?
You said Manischewitz?
Yo, my pop drinks some Manischewitz. He gets down with Manischewitz.
Manischewitz. I haven't heard that in a minute. Mm.
Oh man, Lisa's trolling us. Lisa's trolling us. Hold on. I ain't gonna hit that question yet. But yeah, Dollar Bill, you definitely you right about that and everything. But let me go to Lisa real quick.
Okay, Lisa.
Lisa hit us up and said, to the places that closed, what do you think happened with these said businesses? Now, and it could be said that some people have the luxury of starting businesses that they don't really fully know the inner workings of it, and then it just falls apart. With said business you're talking about, it was a lot of moving parts involved, and some of the moving parts didn't move with the other parts, and then it just fell apart. But hopefully we'll be able to get something in that place that we can go to, because it was a good place while it was running. I mean, I had some good drinks there. We had some good drinks there.
Yes, we did.
And
good
they
drinks.
had
and initially the food was good as
yeah,
well. So.
yeah, the food was good before the original chef bounced, and I loved how they had the music, even though it was really tight in there. But it was cool to have a place you can go, hear a live band, get some good food and everything like that. So, to anybody that's out there thinking about doing it, don't let that one thing discourage you, because we need a nice soulful lounge. I can't really call it a restaurant.
Right.
Call it a lounge.
And I like that atmosphere.
And
I'm
stuff.
going to say this, though. If you are considering doing something like that, there's a couple things that, and I know this for a fact because I've actually done the research to open a restaurant before. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Dre wouldn't know about the inconsistency because he worked there for like a hot minute. I can't even say
minute.
he did like 2 hours or something. He went in there and seen somebody digging in the hand with the green beans, and Dre is like a perfectionist when it comes to being in business and stuff. So for somebody just to stick their hand and stuff like that, that was kind of bad.
I would say this. So if you are considering opening a restaurant, no matter who you are, make sure you have the appropriate reserves and capital. Because one, a restaurant is already a very, very risky business. You're not going to make any money for a couple years, 2 to 3 years, and it's just a really risky business, and all sorts of things could happen. I think, and I don't know about the more recent situations, but the business plans that I've read in the past, and some of the restaurant owners that I've known, I know for certain that they did not. And I'm not saying that I know those business owners, but I'm saying that I know for certain that some business owners just don't have the right amount, or I'd say the appropriate startup capital in the first place. And it's very expensive. It's very expensive. Vendors and overhead, and it's extremely. It's just an expensive, risky business.
But we do need somebody to come back out and open something up.
Yes, be prepared. Don't try to go too big. Do what you can do initially to make sure that you can a business can sustain, right?
Definitely, because Like I said, I really love just being able to go there, get a drink, something to eat, hear some local, bands play and everything, and then go home.
Yeah,
But
that's nice. That place
usually
looks nice.
now it's like you can go one place to eat, another place to hear music and
Yeah,
stuff like that. We need somebody to combine that together and everything.
yeah, that'd be nice. There's no reason why we can't. There's no reason why we have to travel to Philadelphia or Baltimore, to be able to get a nice loungy out atmosphere and
Right.
some good food.
Hey
Um,
Tasha. Tasha says hey y'all too.
hey Tasha, that's my girl Tasha.
Hmm. And ladies and gentlemen,
Trouble.
Ivan Thomas. Ivan Thomas, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan Thomas.
Ooh, nigga.
Tell the truth. Now, if you haven't already, definitely check out DETVCH. That's Ivan sharing that positive news about things going on in and around Delaware, not just Wilmington. We're talking all over Delaware. So if you haven't, he has a number that you can text to get onto his mailing list, but all that's on the site. Definitely go to the site, follow that brother. Don't tell him I sent you because then he's going to be like, well, what else did he send you with? He send you with a check or anything? And I ain't sending you with all of that and stuff. But yeah, definitely check out DETVCH.
Yeah, he's
and
all
everything.
over the place. You see that DETV news van? He's all up and down, all up and down the state.
He does have the news van, but I'm glad he got it decal because it looked like the free candy van. But he got it decal though, so yeah, so he's definitely the man and everything.
What's up, big
Sarah,
guy?
you're definitely right. The restaurant industry is very hard. You got to do research and you got to have a team with knowledge. And some people think they could just throw money at the problem, like, oh well, we got enough startup capital and stuff. But running a restaurant is not fucking easy.
Wow, all kinds of unexpected things come up, and we are finicky consumers too.
Right.
We expect a lot, and we definitely expect what you tell us you're going to give us.
Mm-hmm.
We expect that, and we darn sure expect consistency.
Right.
I will pay whatever it is that I need to pay to get a good meal. But the minute it becomes inconsistent,
Mm-hmm.
I turn into something else.
Because them caramel wings I had in September wasn't like them caramel wings I had in January. They were two different caramel wings.
Man, listen, I bought the damn caramel sauce and figured out how to make them on my phone.
You would. You would.
Listen, I be hungry. I'm fat.
Okay,
Anyway.
Dre says, who's on point every time
Yes,
I
they
go?
are.
Green
I've
eggs.
I've heard that.
Yeah, green
Quite
eggs
a
is
few
definitely
times,
on
Dre.
point. Green eggs. Yeah, I didn't know they were still
I haven't
open
been
now.
there.
Because I ain't been there in years.
One of my girlfriends went probably about a month ago, and she said the same thing. I haven't been, so I may need to try that place out. Thanks, Dre, for that recommendation.
And also, if you are in business, like Sarah, I definitely want to get you up here so we could talk about the designers, because me and Sarah have this running joke, and every time I say it, she looks at me like how you tell me to shut up, she'll tell me to shut up. And the running joke with me and Sarah is that everybody thinks they're a designer by ironing decals on a t-shirt. Like, we got all these fashion designers, but don't nobody know how to make patterns. Nobody know how to use a sewing machine. They just know how to go to Goodwill, go thrifting, and be like, all right, I bought these old jeans. Let me cut these up. Sew a patch on. Now I'm a designer. Shay left that tuck.
Oh, God. Really?
So everybody's designer, but that's what me and Sarah always talk about and everything.
Okay. All right.
Now, I'm not sure what Lisa's asking. How about Mix 2?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
You got a new restaurant, Lisa?
And I gotta remember, because Lisa is kind of a lush like you, so Mix 2 could be,
Okay,
some new
wait a minute,
bar or
pause.
something.
Who? What? Huh?
You not a lush?
No, I'm not.
You okay? Okay, she's not a lush.
Listen, I like to drink, and I'm no quitter.
No quitter. No quitter.
Anyway, y'all.
But yeah, Sarah, I would definitely like to get you on here. And Brandy, I'm not sure if you're still in the room, but yeah, we definitely would like to, talk to you. Like, if you're doing anything, I mean, if you paint, draw, take pictures, shoot video, dance, act, model, yoga, whatever, we would definitely like to get you on on BOREDinDE. Damn, I'm great. See, me and Ivan got to work that out.
Y'all got to figure out these names, seriously.
Well, you know what? If you get on BOREDinDE, you'll be on DETV. It's
that
just
is
work
so
that.
true, because
we family.
And it sounds like Tuck will actually interview you here, and Ivan will come out to your spot. If you are a business owner, He has a great segment on his show, Business Roll Call.
Yes.
So, and it's where he highlights businesses, and he kind of, if it's a restaurant, he'll come test it out. He'll give us, live feedback of, how the food was.
But he always like going to restaurants and eating, but don't tell me. Like, I got to see it on the video. Because the Jamaican spot he just did, the Jamaican spot he just did, he was on some old, like, oh, I got the jerk shrimp. Like, I mean, not jerk shrimp, jerk salmon.
Jerk salmon, yeah.
I'm like,
that is too,
man.
Ivan. You have to share. You could have shared, man. Jerry Dean Sullivan.
No, unfortunately, they had to close down.
I thought they were.
I think they have closed down. I'm not sure if it's temporary or for good, but I really hope that it's temporary and that they can come back because their food was definitely good. And I owe them an apology because I just like breakfast food. That's the only thing I really get my grub on, and I just wasn't waking up enough time to go get breakfast from there and stuff. So I feel that I could have supported them a little bit more and everything. So I'm sorry.
Good.
But if you come back around, we definitely got you. Because me and Ivan, actually, when we first went there, we took some pictures there. And we had the shrimp and grits and everything, which that was like my first time having a grit. I didn't know what the hell a grit was.
Wait a minute, what?
I'm Northern. I'm not Southern. My family may be from the South, but I'm Northern. I don't...
Who am I sitting here with, y'all?
I don't do grits or drink pickle juice and none of that stuff like that.
Hold on, back up. Pause. Ain't nobody drink no damn pickle juice.
I thought that's what y'all did down the South.
Okay, first of all, I never said I was down south or from down south.
Yes, Dre. That spot we was talking about, Ivan had the jerk salmon from. It is on Union Street. Now, I tried to go there the other day, but they had a great day, so they ain't had no food left. So I'm going to double back and try to check it out because Ivan gave it 2 thumbs up, so I'm definitely going to go on his word and everything like that. And it looks like Lisa is telling us that the spot she mentioned is like green eggs.
Mixed too?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a Latin flair, and it's in Philly, so we might have to check it out. I mean, this is BOREDinDE, not Bored Philly, but we can definitely check it out and everything.
Hi, Patrice.
Yeah, the spot on Union is Christabel's?
Christabel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Lisa will say she goes almost once a week. Almost once a week. Lisa, you are truly the chubby chick. And it's that season though. It's that season. That's chubby cheesing season too. So you eat up, girl. You eat up.
You can. Your Delmarvaville could go down messing around with a chubby.
Look at her. We drink pickle juice for muscle spasms. See, I knew y'all country people had a secret.
Okay, I don't have that many muscle spasms to be drinking no damn pickle juice, Lisa.
You don't drink the pickle juice?
No.
Yeah, I don't drink the pickle juice.
I have had a couple of Charlie horses that took me to my knees in the middle of the night. I crawled to the bathroom. Ain't that sad? I just share that with everybody too.
Wow.
I mean, hey, that Charlie horse will hit you, man. Crawl into the bathroom, crawling up on the toilet.
And again, I appreciate all y'all checking us out. Like I said, this is episode 00 is just us talking to you guys, letting you know what BOREDinDE is about. And I appreciate Prina coming out. Not only is it the night before Thanksgiving, but she just moved into a new spot, so she's probably going to need that pickle juice for muscle spasms and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I'm going to need a whole hip replacement and a knee replacement. I had trouble finding my deodorant. I found it, though. I found it.
Lisa said it works, so yeah, you definitely got to try the pickle juice. And it's crazy. I love cucumbers, but I hate pickles. I can't stand pickles.
I don't either, but I'm not drinking that juice. I'm not.
I love cucumbers. I can't do pickles. I think it's the whole pickle process and stuff. I don't even like pickles on my sandwiches.
Really?
And stuff.
Do pickles.
Yeah, I can't get down with that.
Juice. Hey y'all, so if there's any topics that you'd like to hear us talk about, we'll take those too, and questions and that sort of thing. So we want to hear from y'all. What do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to know?
Oh yeah, Leo, tell Landon I said what's up. It's my little nephew.
Oh.
Love that little cat, man.
Hi, Landon. How old is Landon?
I don't know. Landon's what, about 2 now?
Oh.
Well, Dre, the topics we'll be discussing is anything in Delaware. Like, one thing that I would love to touch on is as far as like Delaware nightlife or the lack of nightlife, we gotta stop wilding out at these places and getting these places closed. You know, and to these promoters and stuff like that, you know, I understand the young people come out in droves and stuff like that, but if you can't keep them orderly, then you know you might want to look for something upper. Because don't get me wrong, people 30 and up spend money.
Yeah,
They
we
just
do.
not spending it on no BS. You just can't wait till a new hot song come out and be like, oh, this is the such and such party or whatever. Be creative and stuff. Because we don't mind coming out, but we
Yeah.
not getting suited and booted for no
Not at
bullshit.
all. Not, and then we're not gonna pay you $20 only to get the party's over 15 minutes later because some foolishness took place. And get creative with your themes. So my marketing background, get creative with the themes. You can't do the same thing over and over and over and over again,
No,
especially in the wintertime.
Crystal said,
So,
"Hey, Prina."
hey, Crystal.
Yeah, and
Um,
and one thing that always bugged me about parties in Delaware, like I don't mind paying for VIP because I like to chill, look over everything. I don't like to be doing a whole bunch of dancing and sweating and stuff. So I like to order a bottle and whatever. I can't stand these cats that do the VIP and he just have like a little area roped off.
hmm
Like to me, VIP is like I need to be waited on. I need
Right, I
need to,
agree.
I need somebody to bring my drinks to me. I don't need to be getting up and getting the drinks and this and that. And if I book the whole thing, like some of them run like a table or something, so the table seats
hmm
4 or 6. If it's 4 of us, don't put 2 other strangers at our table.
That is true. I
You
bought the
know?
whole table.
Yeah, I bought the whole table. Even if I'm there by myself, if I paid you that several $100s for that table's mine.
I
I
want
don't
that whole table.
I
That's
don't care
right.
that your baby mama's cousin her feet hurt and ain't nobody sitting there. Nah, all that's mine.
I'll sublease my space out though.
Yeah, to get some of that money back.
Right. Yeah, but get creative with the themes. Like stretch marks and stilettos, that's not getting me out my house.
Nah, nah,
Not at all.
nah.
Keep that to yourself.
Ivan asked, "How do you feel about the development that's happening downtown?" Honestly, it's a wait and see moment. You know, BGP's doing the thing. They putting up buildings. They buying everything and stuff like that. I just like to see more venues. Like the Queen is cool, but I think with Live Nation in there, I'm gonna have to give them some time to see because Live Nation they have a lot of acts, but I got a feeling that we're not gonna see a lot of urban acts.
Well, they've been doing a lot. They've been doing some urban acts down there recently, but it hasn't been publicized very well. Like I didn't
Mm.
see a lot of marketing at all. And don't get me wrong, my understanding that the actual events were packed. But I'm
Cause I
like,
did go to the Bismarcky one.
yeah, I'm like where are the advertisements at? Because I didn't see it. Something like that, like old school hip hop. I will come out to that. I, one of my clients, like we do a lot of shows with old school hip hop artists. So that's the kind of stuff that brings me out. That's my space. You know what I mean?
And there's a lot of stuff that is going on. Like I like going to Ernest and Scott's, even though I have to admit I have not been there since Wilmo Wednesday has been there
Wow, really?
and stuff. Yeah, I haven't been there. I mean, I've been to Ernest and Scott's, but I haven't been on a Wednesday to see Wilmo Wednesday
Gotcha.
and
Isn't that
stuff. So
Justin? Isn't that his name
yes,
Justin?
yes,
Okay.
good guy,
Okay.
good guy,
Yeah, one of my artists
and
did a
everything.
couple things with Justin at World Cafe Live
Oh, okay,
when he was there.
okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Now, as Dre, as far as after hour spots, I really don't know. I don't know. The only after hour spot I ever knew was like what the Thunder Guards,
Yeah, and I
and
mean
they've
that
been
may be
going.
an open market where and just one, not 10,
Hmm.
but just one person, needs to go ahead and do it right, of course. Open an after hour spot, maybe a members only type thing or something. It's enough of us, especially older people. I'm not gonna say older because I'm not old, but us seasoned folks.
Yeah, cause the Monday
Um,
Club got the older people locked down.
yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not nowhere near collecting a social security check or anything like that. But you know what, Ivan? Something else about you asked about development happening downtown. I'm with Tuck. I'm gonna wait and see only because I think I was kind of duped before. I was expecting a whole lot more to happen down on the riverfront, and I'm it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and it had a lot to do with the what is it, neighborhood development revitalization or
Hmm.
whatever it was they were doing down there, but. The riverfront was a big disappointment. I thought more shops would go up, more businesses would go up that we'd actually be interested in, and it looks like condos went up
Yeah.
instead. So, yeah,
And you gotta know, man, the riverfront was a great idea, but
it
I don't think it was
was.
thoroughly thought through because in the summer, when there's something going on at the center and the ball field, you might as well just sit in your car for like an hour because you're not getting
you
out of
in
there.
you in traffic.
You just sitting there.
Yeah, you're in traffic.
But Lisa brought up a good question. Tired of people saying this bartender is the best. You go and you can't enjoy your drink because it tastes like rubbing alcohol.
Oh,
Well, Lisa, we know that there's a difference between a bartender and what I like to refer as a hood tender. Hood tenders, they the ones that give you the rum and cokes and the absolute and cranberries and stuff, and they the ones that give you all that liquor to the point where you can't, you know, taste it. And I would think as a bar owner, they would kind of like wheel that back because if you get me fucked up off one drink, I'm probably not going to buy another one or two. You know, so yeah, a lot of these hood tenders, you know, they be killing me. And then
self-taught because
and
they're
then
drunks.
and then I'm a major troll because I'll go into the bar and be like, "Yo, can I get a Manhattan?" They be like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "Yo, that's the first drink you learn when you learn how to bartend."
he's a haggler.
Yeah, so I go in there and get my Petty Pablo on and be like, "Yeah, can I get an old fashioned?" They be like, "Huh?" Or can I get an all American? They be like, "Huh?"
Petty
Like,
Pan sitting next to me.
yeah,
Petty
yeah,
Pan.
yeah. Yeah, Lisa, you're right. They only like them because they over pour and everything.
Yeah, the riverfront is dry. It's sad. It is really sad because I think there's so much more that could happen down there. There's a lot of opportunity down there. There's just empty stores. And I think they let some collection agency is down there.
Yeah,
Like
it shouldn't be any collection agencies or businesses. It should be
in the storefront.
shops. Yeah, it should be shops.
Yeah,
It should be little
some
venues and
small
stuff because
business
cause
type things
don't
down
sleep
there.
on Delaware. People will come out if you give them something to come out to. Because we'll drive to Baltimore for a show, we'll drive to Philly for a show. Hell, we'll load up the car and go see Jay-Z up in New York.
Yeah.
You know.
Why can't we have? If they're gonna do that, like they may as well give us a cow town down there. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Open up the doors and allow, us to have I take that. A whole little flea market type thing where we can go down there and get all kinds of stuff.
Now I will tell you this. At the end of summer, a friend of mine had took me down there. Actually, for my birthday, and we did the river taxi. I never
Okay.
bothered with that,
Okay.
but the
River
river
taxi.
taxi next summer or next spring, yo, check out the river taxi. Like, she rented it, and it was just our little crew from the Nomad. Bruh, let me tell you, we brought so much food and liquor, and drinking on the water is different from drinking on the pier.
Yes, it is.
I mean, and this guy, he rode, we rode all the way, down. I mean, shit, if it was to the point, I think he was going to take us to Jersey or, at least down the Delaware a little bit further. But we stayed out there for about 2.5 hours. It was great. So, yeah, the river taxi down the riverfront. But like I said, I never knew about that. I had to hear about that from them and everything. Let me see here. You have another question. Lisa said the riverfront made mistakes of allowing those businesses down there. There is a caterer. Oh no, there's a career development place, collection agency, Amtrak is down there.
It's crazy.
Like why?
Right. I mean, and it seemed like the businesses that they initially allowed to move in, they didn't stay. I don't know.
And
I
the
don't know who
majority
chose
is
these
used for
businesses.
offices. It's supposed to be for shops and restaurants, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know who chose these businesses to go down there. Like that was just a bad. Whoever sits on that board, that was just bad.
Yeah, but
That was bad
bottom
plan.
line, they need that rent needs to be paid. So
Yes.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
true.
they probably put anybody in there and stuff
It's crazy. Absolutely
and
crazy.
stuff. Jesse, what's going on now? Now that's Jesse, I definitely want, you and your wife down here because I always go see, a Station Cole play and stuff like that. It's always a beautiful thing. And like I said, Delaware got a lot of great talent and stuff like here that I just would love
Yeah.
to have up here and talk and just start going out and supporting these shows, people, I mean, a lot of the shows be less than $15,
Yeah.
and like you could waste $15 going anywhere and stuff like that. You know,
I wanna do more in Delaware. I do.
but like I
But
said, Delaware is small and cliquish. Like it's like,
yeah.
oh, I don't roll with your spot, so I'm not gonna go do this or hang out or whatever and stuff. But we really got to start coming out more, man.
Yeah. I spend a lot of money in other states.
Yeah, a
And
lot,
yeah.
a lot. Jesse says there's not enough venues and everything. Yeah, yeah, we do need some more venues, but the venues keep getting shut down because what happens, the owners get greedy, so they let these promoters that's greedy come in there and mess up the spots and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
They
probably need to define what a promoter is. I say this all the time. Just because you have a postcard and some hustle money, that doesn't make you a promoter. It takes a lot more planning than that. And if you don't come up with um, what people actually want, what people come out for, it all goes back to supply and demand, like what's working, and eventually, younger crowds, they're just risky business. Um, they really are, especially here. I mean, you got to think about what's going on in these streets. The younger crowds,
oh man,
pretty risky.
they bout it.
Yeah, I'm not. My bulletproof vest is in the shop. I'm not coming. I'm not
Hey
gonna
Tay,
miss
what's
that.
going on? Oh, she come checking in from Colorado and everything.
Hey, Sunshine Tay.
We
Hey,
might have to go visit her. They got good weed out there.
stop it.
Oh, my fault.
We
You wouldn't indulge, but I'm gonna indulge.
listen. Yesterday, I was so stressed out. If I was a smoker, listen,
You'd
I'd
have
have
went.
probably got fired on my day off.
You'd have went. You've been Craig. You got
I'd
fired
have
on the
met
day
the
off.
chief. Yes, I'd have met the chief.
But yeah, like I said, with BOREDinDE, I hope to have like many artists, musicians, poets, anybody that's doing something to share, what's going on in their world out here and stuff. So, I appreciate the dozen or so of you guys that came and checked in. Cause like I said, this was just
It's awesome.
me and Prina coming on, introducing ourselves. Um, right now, it looks like we'll be doing new episodes on Sundays. Um, the time will be varied because one of us is a sports fan, so I'm not trying to interfere if her squad is playing or whatever stuff like
Okay,
that.
first of all, I don't have a squad.
Okay.
I bet on the NFL.
Yo, she don't have a team, but she bet on the
I
NFL.
don't have a team. You know what? Listen, I'm a fan of whoever makes my money. Whoever covers those spreads, I'm a fan of them. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, Jesse, I'm definitely gonna keep it up and everything. Like I said, we wasn't really expecting a lot of people because we know it's right before the holiday, but we had to do this because, like I said, I needed to test the gear to see how it looks to you guys, and I hope it's looking good. So y'all sticking around. I hope you guys can hear us and everything like that. And I really hope we get some more questions, or if you want to see somebody on here, or if you want to be on here yourself.
Yeah.
Hell, because what I would really love to have a mixologist come here, and we'll set up
Nice.
and we'll have them explain the difference between a bartender and a hood tender.
That's Lisa.
Lisa makes drinks.
Yes, she does.
I ain't really
That's
know
when I
that.
met Lisa.
I ain't know that. I mean,
met Lisa.
I bartended years ago. That was when I had a waistline. I used to holler at them cougars. Be like,
Yeah, that's when I had a. You know what? I'm sick of you. Oh, and you know what, Lisa? I just want to touch on that again. What I noticed when I got back from Atlanta, when it came to that whole promoter thing, is that it was way too many in this little state. And although I did recommend that, you guys need to join forces and create an actual investment group and do it together. Bring all your good ideas together. Nobody wanted to do that.
oh, Lisa said she do. Okay, my
Yeah, I
fault,
told
Lisa.
you. Yeah, she.
My
she makes
fault,
drinks.
Lisa. My fault.
Yes.
Okay, hey Ricky, what's going on, man?
Hey,
You know what?
Ricky.
Definitely need to get him up there. Matter of fact, might try to get something in conjunction with DETV because Ivan used to do the detailing and stuff like that. So it would be
Yes.
kind of cool if we can get Ivan to check out Rick as detailing
Okay.
and kind of get that out there because that's another business y'all people need to support, man. We got a lot of
Yeah, Ricky,
lot
where
of
you
dirty
at?
cars in Delaware.
Where you at, Rick? Yeah, and this snow is about
Right.
to do a number on everybody. Where's your shop at, Ricky?
Yeah, yeah. Cause me and Rick, we grew up together, went to school and all that stuff like
Oh,
that, man.
Lisa said she's licensed until 2019. That's my boo. She made. That's when I met her. She was making my drink.
She was making your
Yeah,
drink.
she was. She was hosting a party and she was getting it.
I
I was.
mean, damn, Lisa, you mixing drinks, you doing
Yes.
makeup,
And
and
she
you
was
eating
very
sushi.
and she was very professional. I will say that she was very professional. Her makeup was slayed. Now that I know that she did it herself, but yeah, she was doing the damn thing when I met Lisa. That was many years
But
ago.
yeah, Ricky, if you're here, man, type up where we can find you at and
Yeah.
everything, so I can slide that across the screen and share that with people and
Yeah.
everything like that, man.
And Ivan, yep,
Yeah, I don't know. Ivan might checked out and
he
stuff.
may
You know.
have. I think he's
Yeah, cause
trying
you know
out
Ivan
tonight.
got 1,001 things to do, so
Yes, he does.
you know he might have just
There
jumped
it
out and
is,
everything.
3609 Old Capitol Trail.
Yeah, there we
All
go.
right, that's where Ricky is.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's your hours? Is it 7 days a week, or are you like kind of like more on call on the weekends or something like that?
Cool.
Yeah.
If anybody go see Ricky, make sure you tell him that
Prina sent you.
Bored in DE.
Yeah.
Stop it. Prina sent you. Bored in DE sent you. Yes, Lisa, French Quarters. I remember that place. It scared me though. It was too tight, and one way in and one way out.
But they used to have the best comedy shows there, though.
Ivan's here. Hey, Ivan.
Yeah, hey Ivan. So Ivan, what do you think about that, man? Do a little joint project, go down to RP detailing down at 3609 Old Capitol Trail, and interview them, because you would know the questions to ask, because you did detailing for quite some time till the video bug bit you. Now you want to take everybody's jobs and shit like that. Stuff.
Stop it.
Well, he's good though. He's good though, man. That's my man. 50
You both
grand.
are good. Y'all, you know what? I expect to see y'all doing more stuff together too.
And I expect to get Ivan up here, but when we get Ivan up here, we gotta
takes
block
over.
out. We
Yes,
gotta
he
block out the
takes
time. Cause
over.
Ivan be like,
I'm
well,
gonna take over. Yes. Ivan has such an awesome personality. It's like he just fits in no matter where he is.
okay. Ivan said he loves it, so that's what's up. We gotta make that shit happen.
Cool.
Yeah, cause Ivan, man. Matter of fact, let me see if I can hit it. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy. This is your man, Big Eye, talking to town.
Ivan, you hear him?
Yo, Ivan got that. Ivan got that delivery that you can't just listen to. You gotta look at her and be like, yo,
I
okay.
know, he's so
But
animated.
Ivan grab it.
Ivan
And yo,
is animated.
if you're on Lancaster Avenue, that big black guy on the billboard, that's Ivan.
Yes, it is. Isn't that
That's
by
Ivan.
I think it's near Ryan Wolf's auto lot. I think that's Ryan
think
Wolf's
so.
auto lot. It's the old Delaware Cadillac auto lot. That's
Okay.
across from that graveyard further
Right.
up on Lancaster.
Right.
Yes.
And Ricky said he right now does a little bit of both. Give him a call and we can get it done. So yeah,
Okay, awesome.
we definitely got link that up, because Ivan's like he loves it and everything like that. Yeah.
Emojis.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, I haven't got the script worked out to where the emojis show up here, so I'm sorry. I'll figure that out. But yeah, right there is Ricky's website. You can go there, learn more about his business and everything. I'm like, yo, come on, we gotta support each other, man.
Lisa says she's on Lancaster right now.
She's on Lancaster right now. You gonna bring some drinks over?
I'm hungry.
Lisa, you gonna bring some food over for her? Cause I ain't got no food for her.
No, I'm not I'm hungry.
And then again, matter of fact, don't bring her no food, because she'll be on some old like, well, I want this and I don't want the onions or nothing like that. And instead, shit.
My new place is a wreck. Ain't nothing put away, so I'm gonna take my shoes off. I'm staying.
And you said mom's cooking tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually going to work, and they give us Bob Evans or something like that. So by the time by the time I chow down on that, I'll be going to Jersey. You go see my homie Queen and stuff. Preload with him and his family. That's
Nice.
tradition and stuff. Even though the last two Thanksgiving I've been over the Thomases, but they just bought a new house. Congratulations to Ivan.
Congrats,
everything.
Ivan.
And I need to get them time to set up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once they get set up, I'll be there for Christmas and everything. Definitely be there for Christmas.
Do you want to rent me? Because I need a couple places for Christmas too.
You know what? I should take you, because the last time I took somebody from our crew, I took Angel out to a friend of mine's New Year's Eve party, and watched him and his girl get in a fight, and then the police get called. And you should have seen me and Angel like, Yo, get your shoes on. We getting out of here. Shit. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna deal with a New Jersey State Trooper on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
Me and Angel got out that piece, and the cop was pulling up. The cop big as shit, like talking about, is everything all right? Officer, you might want to get up there right now. Me and her got out of Dodge.
I bet. Shoot, that's crazy. Ooh, Lisa. I'm going to hit you when I leave here.
Yeah. She done moved again in the heart of Charlie Square.
Yeah. I was in there last night too, Lisa. I was in there last night.
Oh, Ricky, man, you ain't got to thank us, man. We just trying to do our little part to help people out and everything.
Yeah.
And Big Ive is, Big Ive is kind of like the nucleus of positivity, man.
Sure
like
is, man.
you get around Ive, you just can't help but want to see people grow and prosper. Because the guy Ivan does a lot, but quietly he does a lot behind the scenes for a lot of people that you may not really know about because you only see the end result. Like Ivan, he's not multiple man. He can't be everywhere at once, but he does a lot. And, Ivan inspired me to do a lot of things. Like I said, this whole podcast was something that came about just casual conversation because, me and Ivan get together and we'll sit to talk and stuff like that and then bounce ideas off of one another and stuff like that.
Go to restaurants and don't invite me.
Yeah. But you know what? You know why I don't invite you? Because, when it comes to you, it's a part of me that is scared.
Don't start.
It's scared. Like, I don't get scared by many things.
Don't start. Do not start your crap.
I'm scared because when you see,
he about to tell this foolish story.
Yo, we was at this all-white party, right? And you were supposed to be able to bring bottles, but long story short, you couldn't.
There we go.
But Prina was able to sneak a bottle of Hennessy in this party, and I ain't know it. Like, she pulled this bottle from Jesus himself. Didn't know the bottle was there. And she pulled that bottle out, and I ain't been right since.
Yo, I had that bottle strapped to my thigh, okay? Under my dress. I sure did.
It was under the dress, but it wasn't strapped to no thigh.
I had it strapped to my thigh.
That thing was not...
Stop be telling stories.
That was not strapped to no thigh.
You know what? Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, Tay, I had to laugh at that one. She scared the shit out of me.
Tay, don't listen to him.
I thought I was blessed. So she pulled that bottle out and was like, man, I ain't nothing but a little fella.
Celeste. Celeste is my Wilmington High alum.
Celeste got a pretty smile. That's that Wilmington High trait, because all your Wilmington High girls got pretty smiles.
That's my Wilmington High alum. That's my boo.
Well, hi, Celeste. Since, Prina was the only one that got the damn high and shit. Like, hi, how you doing?
You don't have to act like that, tough.
That's how you gotta do it. Prina knows best. You right. Cause Prina pulled that bottle out, man. I mean, and she didn't even say abracadabra.
She's lying, y'all.
She pulled it out. I'm like, wow. Damn.
Prina knows best. Lisa, don't co-sign his crap, please.
Damn, she just pulled.
You co-signing the foolishness now.
Like, damn, she just pulled the bottle out. Like, damn.
I'm about to redirect back to Ivan.
Nah, but hold on. If you haven't already, I need y'all to do a couple things and stuff. Definitely like the page, like the Facebook page, so you can be notified when we're on here acting a fool and everything like that. Also, I need you guys to go to the site. There it go right there, BOREDinDE.com, and get on the mailing list so we can let you know what's going on, and we can share events to you that we think you guys are interested in and stuff like that. And it looks like you guys should be here right now, on Facebook. Definitely check us out on Facebook. Definitely like the page on there and stuff. I could use all the help, So definitely do that for your boy. And if you haven't already, definitely go follow us on Instagram. At BOREDinDE. I'll be sharing stuff there. My nightly adventures will probably go there more than on my old site. So, that you could definitely check out for and stuff.
Nightly adventures.
Yeah, my nightly adventures. I'll be out there, doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, we know.
You know, out there, you know, I stay drinking, you know.
You know.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. But yeah, guys, I, 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 I'm humbled that you guys spent this Thanksgiving Eve with us
I
and
know.
stuff.
It's
I know
awfully
we've been fluctuating between 6 and a dozen people and stuff like that. 'Cause I know it's a busy night for everybody, but Sunday is definitely our days and stuff. We won't have anything this Sunday. Well, me and her might get together and start hashing stuff out, but
Drinking.
yeah, yeah. But next Sunday, the following Sunday, definitely gonna probably start bringing some guests up here and stuff. So,
Cool.
you know, we'll be able to question and answer and get to talking to people and stuff like that. But for now, I'm Tuck. It's Prina, BOREDinDE.com. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here, definitely go to the site. You know, get on the mailing list. Definitely like the Facebook page. Follow me on Instagram. And if you really, really like me, you try and help me out. You know, we got the t-shirts on sale. You know, we got the men's. We got the lady V-neck.
The tight ones.
Everything tight on Prina.
Here
You see
we
how
go.
she just popped up, right? You know, want y'all to,
I
you
need
know,
y'all
see
to
them girls.
My BOREDINDE.com
Mm-hmm.
shirt that he done ordered in baby small.
It's not baby small.
You know how big I am.
Okay, next time I'll give her my extra shirt.
Good grief.
Since she wants to be big and stuff. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go ahead and peace out and everything.
Thanks for chilling with us tonight, y'all.
I truly appreciate it, and you guys, you know, this means a lot to us and stuff. So until next time, I'm Tuck, this Prina, this BOREDinDE. We'll be talking to y'all guys soon.